Where the church at when dope boys get gunned down? And where the dope boys at when churches get shut down? It's churches in the hood, but it's like they missing. Cause the hood only walk in churches when they want some chicken. And when they bury they homies, the only time the church act like they care for the homies. They ain't there for the homies. They offer hell threats and salvation scare tactics, using damnation to show them they care. That's just misappropriated love, so the streets think the church don't associate with thugs. But the streets did it first. Disassociated Bloods, the Crips, and essays told us all what it was. They said, if you scared, go to church. Been deceived about fear, so they don't dare go to church. But in the name of the Lord, I'ma change that. I started God's gang, bang that. It's time to bring the hood to the pulpit. If they don't come, we hitting hoods, bringing pulpits. Most saints ain't down to die for the Lord, but the G's dying daily in hopeless wars. Faith, both got it and both need it. One's faith is in a block and the other's Jesus. We base need off of worth. They need each other for what it's worth. Let's take the streets to church. The average gangster got more faith than the average Christian. Down to die for his beliefs, yeah, it's savage living. But check this school of thought. See, the principle that governs teaches students, victory means you do what's taught. Yeah, now drop that in the collection plate. Christ put his life in. The hood got a debt to pay, yet to receive from failure to believe. Saints acknowledge God in everything, so they redeemed. The streets take, the church give, but the streets won't take what the church give. In the name of keeping it real, they disagree with it. But something's only real if God agrees with it. They think Christians sauce, so they become Muslims. Militants appeals to a young hoodlum. Old ones too, it's time to change that. I started God's gang, bang that. It's time to bring the hood to the pulpit. If they don't come, we hitting hoods, bringing pulpits. Most saints ain't down to die for the Lord, but the G's dying daily in hopeless wars. Faith, both got it and both need it. One's faith is in a block and the other's Jesus. We base need off of worth. They need each other for what it's worth. Let's take the streets to church. My big homie died for the gang. Since I love my big homie, I'ma ride for his name. My big homie's pure, my big homie's Lord. Wisdom and righteousness, my big homie trained me to war. So what your big homie taught you to do? Fight, rob, sell dope, and he taught you to shoot. And I don't blame him for the things that you often do, cause a man can only teach what he was taught to do. It's time to break the cycle. Mental pause when they hear the gospel. Bloodshed ends for a mental pause. To stop and think before you get involved. Trying to fix a problem where the problem means you getting solved. Nothing, and all the answers at the church house. People that ain't perfect, they in service trying to work it out. Like you, they came to hear the same facts. RPH is God's gang, bang that. It's time to bring the hood to the pulpit. If they don't come, we hitting hoods, bringing pulpits. Most saints ain't down to die for the Lord, but the G's dying daily in hopeless wars. Faith, both got it and both need it. One's faith is in a block and the other's Jesus. We base need off of worth. They need each other for what it's worth. Let's take the streets to church.